call me Fuego. 93 like me. Fire in the sheets, spending summers on the seas. Quedo, no way home. Better life on the day.
Our best view. Okay. Welcome back. I don't know what to say anymore, man. My brain's just out of it at this point, let alone how these teams feel. But we are starting off in the south, heading towards the north, just kind of over Millie Island. FaZe opting to go for a drop here. Okay. So not the usual, I guess, Milta. They've been switching up. A lot of the teams have had to show versatility throughout this. Not too surprising. But how are you feeling, man? This has been wild so far.
I'm feeling good. Probably a lot better than what these players are, because this is just the mental gymnastics that must be happening amongst these rosters. It is getting to that point where, you know, you've only got 2 lives left. You know, you've only got 2 opportunities for Liquid. I can't even imagine what the guys are going through now after a 16th place. And don't get me wrong, I know the memes are in abundance that they do get 16 places quite often, but at this stage in the game, this late in the tournament, a 16th place is such a huge, devastating blow. I can't imagine and begin to fathom what the mindset must be. We do bring in another team. AAA will be here and they'll be getting involved in the fray. Just below Damwon Kia at the moment, as you can see amongst Gatka, and you know what? The circle is favorable for them. So, welcome to the lobby, AAA. Show us what you got. You've got prime position on this circle as a starting point within here. And they've had damage done, so they'll get the full send now. Isle still doesn't even go through the door, just blows the bloody door off. Fires through it. There is a molly there. Area of denial. Fantastic work from TSG to try and hold them back outside the window. Ike's left. One of the strongest players within this goes down instantly. And now Sia, quick to respond. They can wrap around on this. They know they can't get inside because Volibear is holding them back. They all have to take this from a different approach. Mamu is there to hold the cross. That's a bloody good shot. But all of a sudden, Sparking and Metagaming, they hear what's happening at the foothills. They hear there is an opportunity to get involved with a third party. Mamu goes down, and Petrichor Road is seamlessly being picked apart by 2 different teams, been held back by Volibear, holding them outside. Keeps them quiet for now.
Yeah, this is indeed a bloody nightmare for both of these sides, and in the aftermath, it looks like just maybe one lone survivor. Maybe not. They actually get no one away from that because of the third party from TSM from the hillside. So at the moment, they'll at least be able to recover, get everything back together. And we see every other team trying to find their way in. LG Divine going on the swing around. FaZe Clan have a bit of a split on either side of the quarry, so get a nice crossfire building through this, maybe catch a bit of damage, but LG Divine have to end up somewhere, and already a player's just been plucked out of the vehicle. It will go to Aitzy in the end, but it's fit to find it. And it looks like they're pulling up towards Na'Vi's compound.
I mean, you have the wall, so you can kind of work with it, right? Why wouldn't you? If it's a defensive line and no one else really should be challenging that from Quarry just yet, because they have problems of their own. They're now slow on the approach. They're forced to send it. Oh, no. Okay, TSM. They've turned up to the wrong party. They thought this was just one team. LG Divine's actually outside while Na'Vi's inside. It's not going too well, but there's... Oh, that gets even better. It's only Ira standing in a 1 versus 1. Never mind, because Na'Vi spots him. TSM falls in 15th position. LG Divine somehow stay alive, maybe not for too long. If that nade just goes over, they need to do a bit more of a vert nade on the back of it. Otherwise, they're going to fall too short. They'd anticipate they're up against the wall, right? I'm just waiting for one person to kind of dip over. VP, I tell you what, against all odds, that's the best possible player you can ask for. That's a survivability play. Whether all players can get together, another drive-by will unfold as the nade goes off. The car pulls up, gets out of the Uber, and says bye-bye LG Divine.
Raspu's resable unless Senya gets a deeper angle. Meta made a mad dash as well. Look at this position they've garnered. No, it's around the 150, 200 meter range. It's pretty cushy for a lot of this. Not too much of a stretch, but we look at FaZe with their option forward, and it regards Meta as they stand in their way. Meta have a 2-2 split, but it's not a massive, wide split. Now, that's a problem. Besto sending a couple of shots there. Na'Vi saying, hey, don't forget, we're here too. FuzzFace's nade didn't quite find the placing it wanted, and actually it means that Meta will survive. If his nade had gone through, that could have been a different story, but Meta still stand in their path. Ubah, this could be big, Molly towards the top, but they're not up there. They're down at the bottom of the hillside here. They're trying to work around already. This is very smart from them while they're all focused towards the top of this. Ubah, did he note him? I don't think he did. Sparking on the deeper angle. Silzen finally shows his hand from the back lines, but there's still two players way closer by.
That's so clever to not be upstairs. Just to sit down and work on the backside of it. FaZe committed a lot of utility. Damwon, meanwhile, in the kill feed, is not having the best of days. Sparking, big player removed, big scalp gone down. Gustav finds him with a nade. Indigo, confirmed. Under still bleeding out the wayside. Spyro ticking these nades away. Utility will be committed by VP. They've not had to expend any of it just yet, as long as they send it flying towards these vehicles. Kale should probably be done and dusted. There's another nade in front of him. Just survives for now. Senya onto Raspu. Another nade comes into the fray. Metagaming still feel the full force of FaZe clan. And they've pretty much removed them from that position. Two of them left on the opposing side to go off against Na'Vi. Wicked. Quick on the draw. Senya hits the deck, and they have this one shack to try and work with. This is a mess. Over by this corner compound, Na'Vi has stayed here for quite some time, and they are battling tooth and nail to stay alive, but everyone is surrounding them. They are trapped within this compound. There is absolutely no way they get out of this alive.
VP, I've got to say as well, made the right decision to hit this rotation. Now, ENCE could be their problem, their biggest problem yet. Damn1 have not had a favorable fight towards them, and look at this, just death from above, and Mud out of nowhere. Where did that just come from? DA getting a knock on towards VP, but VP have flushed Damwon Kia, who are holding very good ground initially, but couldn't quite make it away from that compound in a good amount of time. Now, as it stands, DA, I thought they'd be preoccupied with potentially AAA, but no, they were able to turn their attention towards VP, punish them, take them down to 3. FaZe, with the largest smoke wall yet made, trying to just cut off the entirety of Quarry and funnel themselves towards Liquid.
Huge amount of ground to cover for anybody who's currently southwest. BP, first player to fall, Batulans. Clib behind a tree, spots him. Batulans instantly confirmed, can't get him back on his feet. Still the vehicle in abundance for VP, so maybe they can just try and send it to the center. Because everyone, generally speaking, is playing the outer extremities here. They need to be careful they don't drop in on N. Smirt holds for a second. They are going to push this, though. They know they've damaged him. The mine is down, and he is dismantling players as they come through. The quick swing from Code Marco, but a nade at least silences him for all but a moment. They will put the flashbang down in case the pop comes through. That'll hit the door, and you would... Oh, no, it's come back on himself. He tried to get the angle inside the building. Instead, it forces himself back, sits there doing not much, to be honest with you. They really... I stand completely corrected. They went for a full flank around the back of DA. That is phenomenal work.
That's actually solid. Okay, we got to look elsewhere, though. Now turn your attention towards the east. It's been kind of brewing in the background. Na'Vi trying to build their way out that compound. Good 2-tap from Tab. Finds Peng, but the spray comes back in from Sia. And it is just Sia. Senya on the push needs to get rid of him, but there it is. Found from further afield, and it will be solidified. The Na'Vi will move further forward with 3, probably after this res, and Triumphant go down. There's 7 teams left. E36, VP, ENCE, Liquid, DA, FaZe. This has to be an EU win now, Rich. I'll take the curse on. I'll take it on. I'm ready. I am ready to be hated if I have to be. You can't not win this now. Liquid, ENCE, still in this towards the north. The center point, VP, E36. FaZe a little further south, and then southeast is Na'Vi.
The 2 Japanese players in the center of this circle. This looks like a PEL ending if I've ever seen one before. Circle updates. And it's now... Oh, no.
Don't.
Oh, Na'Vi, they've had a tremendous battle so far. They do go down towards the south. They'll have to take FaZe clan toe-to-toe. Ibi sees Clib down at the wayside and realizes what's happening. ENCE is pressuring this, and I honestly do not blame them. If they can clear this, they have a very easy way towards the circle. Mexi, down but not out. Ibi's taking the fight to them, catches them off guard with the pants down. Fantastic work on the knock. The instant response needs to be there, though, from ENCE. They are just pushing. Keep on going. The refrag doesn't really matter about that. They have the man advantage within this one, but the problem is that they need to peek out. Mexi, if you land this nade, this would be formidable, but ENCE is backing away from it. They've lost Rustamar. the revive isn't possible. While they didn't come out on top, they have at least, you know, Liquid has certainly damaged ENCE and tied them up in terms of manpower.
And while this happened, I'm pretty sure FuzzFace got knocked and flushed as well. So keep your eyes towards what remains. FaZe with 3 building from the south. And it's all kind of coming down to this VP now getting crunched upon. That's Tab taking a stride in the right direction for Na'Vi, securing their path in from the southeast. Senya's going to pick up on that and move further forward. All gravitating towards E36, who are center circle. Liquid trying to disengage away from ENCE as well. ENCE just trying to live on those outskirts, work their way in as best they can, up towards the very polar north. Spyro has been flushed. There are no full teams left anymore. 3 at max. FaZe, Liquid, ENCE, and Na'Vi. And Senya under fire here. He's the one to get a little bit of attention back, and now caution being displayed.
Area of denial against the tree to try and force Na'Vi into the open. Iruzen working with very, very limited life here. Does have 1 med kit at least. It's something. It's better than nothing. Hopefully gets the level 3 gear, which gives him the level of survivability. Never mind. Besto. Nail. Coffin. 10 frags on the board. Na'Vi have had it rough down by their compound, but to be able to take 3 players out of it, it's a damn good showing. Aitzy. Mark 14 in hand, which suggests level 3 gear in abundance as well. That's a nice big gun for FaZe Clan. Gives them a buffer towards this one. Circle.
Patiently waiting in case someone peeks that ridgeline, he would get the shot first. FaZe starting to disengage away from Na'Vi, and they can press further forward. Liquid on the move, getting quite close towards E36 now. On the other side, Pure Boy, Aminot, prone down, given away nothing, shown nothing during this. Liquid none the wiser, move in towards their territory. FaZe looking towards Na'Vi. Molotovs now litter the floor, just dissuading route towards them. FaZe now going to be forced into maybe a less favorable position, but a position nonetheless.
My heart is racing right now. I have no idea.
Why do I feel they're going to get away with something here? Okay, they've been seen. We've seen others.
Yeah, this is the first commitment now. ENCE move forward, FaZe giving up the game. They've heard the shots to the left-hand side. Digger, Itixu, fall simultaneously. Senya also. Na'Vi, first one to fall. Big Nate comes in. Ubah, time to step up to the plate. Where's the rest of them? So we've lost 2 just like that. It comes down to 1 player of E36 FaZe Clan. Team Liquid melting away. The mollies are down. How many players are left standing?
2v2. That's all that remains for both these teams. FaZe can get a res, get 3 back up, but I don't know if they're going to get the time for it. Aitzy going to be tasked with keeping them at bay. Ibby on the wrap as well. Clip trying to get the heal off. Ibby now in towards the blue, buddy. You got to get moving. Ubah's going to catch you. Ubah's got a great spray towards Ibby. 1-8 shot. Easy shot comes out in the end. And the positioning from Aitzy was perfect. FaZe finally do it. And it's a sigh of relief. This isn't just excitement and all of this. It's we've made it to the weekend. That's what they needed. That is exactly what they needed. The ticket through. And with only other 1 game spared, they did it almost in the final game.
If history repeats itself,
Don't.
and there was ever a team that Europe wanted to be sending to a grand finals, it would be FaZe. It wouldn't be a championship Sunday without them. And you know what? They're going to be there. With 1 game left to go, they cut it close to the edge, but they do make it. Liquid, a valiant attempt. Take it to a 2 versus 2 towards the end, but Aitzy's position to catch both of them off guard towards the end was just too...